If you have ever tried to manage cold storage in a tight space, you already know how complicated it gets. Whether it is a truck cabin, a small dorm room, a compact apartment, or even a weekend campsite, full-size refrigerators are simply not practical. They take up space, consume more power, and often deliver way more capacity than you actually need. This is where the Koolatron 12V 110V mini refrigerator steps in, aiming to solve a very specific problem with a very simple approach. At around 1.76 cubic feet, this is not trying to compete with your kitchen fridge. It is built for personal scale storage, drinks, snacks, small meal prep containers, and essentials you want within reach. Nothing excessive, nothing complicated. What makes it interesting is the dual power system. You can plug it into a standard wall outlet at home using 110V or run it directly from a 12V source in your vehicle. That means it moves with your lifestyle. Road trips, trucking routes, dorm living, office setups. One device, multiple environments. The design follows the same philosophy. It is minimal, compact, and functional. A simple black finish with no unnecessary design distractions. It is meant to blend into the background, not dominate your space. Inside, the layout is practical. Adjustable shelving gives you flexibility depending on what you are storing. Tall bottles one day, stacked containers the next. The door compartments help with quick access items like drinks or small snacks. Performance is consistent rather than extreme. This is not a deep freezer, and it does not pretend to be one. Instead, it focuses on keeping your items cool and fresh in a stable, reliable way. For most everyday needs, that is exactly enough. Noise levels are subtle. You will notice a soft hum in completely quiet environments, but in most real-world situations it fades into the background quickly. It is the kind of sound you stop paying attention to after a short while. Energy efficiency is another key point. It is designed to operate without drawing heavy power, whether you are plugged into a wall socket or a vehicle outlet. That makes it practical for long-term daily use without worrying about excessive energy consumption. The real value here depends on your lifestyle. If you are constantly on the move, it becomes a travel companion for food and drinks. If you are living in a small space, it becomes a personal storage solution that frees you from shared or inconvenient kitchen setups. It is not trying to be premium or overly advanced. There are no smart features, no app controls, and no unnecessary complexity. Just straightforward cooling in a portable form. And sometimes that simplicity is exactly what makes a product useful. Because when you strip everything back, what matters most is whether it works where you need it when you need it. This mini refrigerator does exactly that. In everyday use, what stands out most is how predictable it is. You plug it in, set it up, and it simply maintains temperature without needing constant attention. For anyone balancing limited space with daily convenience, this kind of reliability matters more than flashy features. It becomes one of those appliances you stop thinking about because it just does its job consistently, whether it is in a moving vehicle or a fixed-room environment. It fits naturally into daily routines without friction, making small spaces feel more functional, organized, and easier to live in. In daily life,